Pokemon card art can evoke a wide array of emotions: nostalgia, joy, awe, happiness, and my favorite, humor. So in no particular order, I'm going to go over 10 illustration and special illustration rares from the Scarlet and Violet era that I love for its humor. First, the promo Charmander from the Elite Trainer box of Obsidian Flames, along with the special illustration rares of Bulbasaur and Squirtle. And what makes these so funny to me is the whole ongoing Pidgey theme that it has going on. Starting at least with Bulbasaur, in my opinion, he's chilling there, having a great old time with these Pidgeys. They're loving them. And I'm assuming that Charmander and Squirtle are being a little bit jealous and playful here. We know Charmander is a, to an extent, rival of Bulbasaur, being super effective against it. So it's just funny to see Charmander just gazing out the window, looking at these Pidgeys, being like, get out of here. And then you have the Squirtle that at the same time is like squirting the water at them, playing with them a little bit, but more or less just kind of ruining their day. So these to me, I think, are really funny, just all things considered within that context of you having a nice calm theme, along with just Charmander being really mad and then Squirtle being playful, but also kind of ruining Pidgey's day as well. My favorite is the Clobbopus from Surging Sparks, and it kind of gives me the vibes of that flounder from SpongeBob that was telling him he was going to beat him up. But long story short is this Clobbopus is on the beach just punching everything, and I know it in theory is a wrestler kind of based on that line, but it's just funny to see it like punching the crap out of like a bottle with a little note inside. Got those coconuts he's beating up, got a log, surfboard, a shell, anchor, some coral it looks like. So no matter what is going on at that beach, is getting punched by a Clobbopus. Next up is Clive from Paladin Fates, the special illustration rare. And Clive, based on the lore, is really Clavel, who's the director of the academy there, making sure that the school runs smoothly. And there's obviously some drama going on as Team Star is running amok in the region. Team Star was made up of a couple students that dropped out, were having a bad time. So with that said, he's dressed up as Clive, secret agent here, hiding behind the tree. I would imagine they should be able to see him, but I guess not. So it's just kind of funny that these students here are just so ignorant to the scene, but it just kind of makes it funny because Clive's just kind of always there, just snooping around, and you can just get away with it. The next one that I think is really funny is the Frigibax, Arctibax, and Baxcalibur illustration rares from Paldea Evolved, and these are pretty funny to me. I'm not sure if he evolved throughout the years or if these are all going on at the same time, but it's just kind of funny because up front with the Frigibax, he's just having a good blissful time, just jumping over this like trippy looking stream here. Nothing too sinister is going on. We get a little bit closer here, Arctibax, and this is where too, I mean, you can see the tree, which is where Arctibax is. You can see the houses behind him. And it's kind of funny because you get a little bit closer and you see he's like practicing the jump, but now he's like cutting the tree in half. And then you get a little bit closer to where those actual houses are, and then you have Baxcalibur just going, crashing a tree, crushing in half. And then you can see that poor guy up in the top that's just like, oh my God. So it's just kind of funny how it just starts so subtle with this cute little Frigibax and then ends up being so traumatizing with this Baxcalibur going on in the back end of the art. So really funny one to me. Bramble from Paldea Evolved is another funny one. I just love how it's a tumbleweed Pokemon, just getting blown around wherever in the region. And he just ends up in this town that has all these boards and ways to get trapped. So he's getting trapped in the fence, getting trapped in a wheel, getting trapped on a deck with a bunch of other ones, getting trapped in a tree. So he's stuck forever in this town. So good luck cleaning that up. Another one that I love is Iron Hands from Paradox Rift. This one's really funny. I know it's like the Hirayama future form. So Hirayama is the one that like already punches anyway. So it looks like Iron Hands, similar effect, right? But here you see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walls just crashing through, about to go through number 7. So this dude's just causing chaos out there, just wrecking walls non-stop left and right. So kind of a fun one. Jasmine's Gaze from Surging Sparks, the special illustration rare. Another funny one here. Reason why, obviously, is Jasmine's just eating a sandwich, has this nice meal planned out, ready to go, and then somebody is over here like, ooh, I'm gonna take a picture of Jasmine. And then she's like, what the heck, bro? So you're not supposed to do that, which also makes it kind of funny. The Riolu illustration rare from base set Scarlet and Violet is also a funny one here. It's pretty awesome. This little guy is just working out, being all innocent and whatnot. The owner gets back home. He's like, what the heck, dude? You just punched my Lucario poster, my Medicham poster. You broke the couch. You bent my barbell somehow. Broke my lamp. What are you doing, bro? So yeah, Riolu, though he's training, I'm assuming, unless he's just really salty about maybe the other Pokemon getting some attention, he's just running amok up in that house. So pretty funny. Next one up is Clauncher from Scarlet and Violet base. And this one to me is kind of funny as well because plenty of sea animals do hide within the grasses and different plant life to disguise themselves or to just hide away from predators. And it's just kind of funny here because you have this Squirtle that's in the top right of the card, kind of looking at this Clauncher that's created like a little grass line, just snipping away. He's probably really bored and whatnot. And then Squirtle here is like, what the heck, man? I needed this to hide from whatever's about to eat me. And Clauncher's just making a mess out there. So, I mean, kind of funny. The last one up is Drampa the Grandpa, illustration rare from Temporal Forces. And this one's pretty funny in part because the lore is that Drampa is the protector of kids. And when a kid gets bullied, this Drampa takes it into his own hands and goes over, gets the revenge, and burns that kid's house down. And it kind of reminds me of that vibe, the trope of that dad that's like, that kid bullies you one more time on the playground, I'm gonna go over to that kid's house and kick his dad's butt. And most dads think that, I'm assuming, I don't know. But long story short is Drampa's taking it into his own hands to get some revenge. So kind of makes it funny on that end as far as like the lore and what's going on behind it. Okay, so those were 10 of the funniest cards from the Scarlet Violet era. Makes me laugh. I'm assuming it gives you a little laugh too. Feel free to comment below which ones are funny, which ones you think are funny. You can rank them. You could also say ones that I missed.